What's good, guys? Second video, 2021. How y'all doing? I miss your. You don't have a face. You're a camera. So it's January. Everybody's making New Year resolutions. Everybody's got new goals for the year. You should really have goals for your life, guys, not just for the year. But anyway, so I'm jumping on the bandwagon. Tips for starting your channel in 2021. How many times are gonna go? Okay, so in this video, let's skadoosh you guys over here. In this video, ooh. Oh, what are you saying that? In this video, wow. In this video. Here's some tips for starting a YouTube channel in 2021. So tip number one, start it for the right reasons. A lot of people think YouTubers make bank. You know, I've got 1,000 subscribers. I'm good. I'm making money. I'm making that money. YouTubers don't really make a lot of money from AdSense. You can for sure make a lot of money if you get consistent hundreds of thousands to millions of views. But the reality of it is you don't make a lot of money. But that's not even the tip. The tip is think about why you want to get into YouTube. Like really think, what's the reason you want to do it? Do you want to do it for the money or do you want to do it because you enjoy it? Now, obviously, some YouTubers make great money from YouTube, like on top of the AdSense, which to be honest, isn't great. It can be great, but if that's the reason you're getting into it, do you see what I'm saying? If you want to be a YouTuber for the money, you will not be successful to the point where you see the money on YouTube. And the other thing of it is that people can really see through someone if they're just like pretending and only doing it for the money. Personally, I do it because one, I like to help people out. I like to teach people things, and like, I don't want to be a teacher like in a school, but I do enjoy teaching people new things that I know because I was in that position of not knowing something and I wish someone just told me how to do it just to help me out. Like everyone needs a helping hand. So I want to be that helping hand. And also I do enjoy YouTube. I like hitting that upload button. Yes. But also like just making an interesting video, filming some camera gear, geeking out and talking about a new camera gear or a new lens, or like making a whole video that is just pure test footage of this new lens that I really love. Like that's just fun, you know? But also getting to work with brands, like that's really exciting when someone gives you a product to make a video on for a video site like YouTube that you already like making videos for. Like that's just fun, you know? It's not even about the money. I make sure to squeeze this in around my normal paying job, which is my videography business, and make sure it's consistently happening. But this doesn't pay me, but I do it because it's fun. And if you're gonna do it because it's fun, because you're gonna enjoy it, it's something you're gonna do with your friends, absolutely go for it. But if you're gonna just do it for the money, there are other things you can do that will pay you better and pay you faster than YouTube. So really, really think about why you want to start a channel. That's tip number one. Tip number two is, now you know you want to do YouTube, what are you gonna do? Really think about, what are you gonna do? Like, what are your videos about? What is your channel about? What is your, like, who are you in this sea of YouTube? So for me, I really like filmmaking. Filmmaking is my thing. I love to talk about it, to teach it, to show it off, to just everything around it. Like I love filmmaking. But let's say you're not a filmmaker. Let's say you love baking. Make baking videos. But you know, you can be like, oh, you bake everything, or maybe you only bake cakes. Like it's good to niche down because it's better to be known for, oh, this is the person who's like really good at baking cakes. Like if you want to know about baking cakes, you go to their channel instead of being like, oh, I bake cakes and pastries and I don't know what else you bake. But it's like if you're known for a lot of things, you may not get as many views and things like that. However, that doesn't matter, because if you like baking more than just cakes, then you bake and film you baking more than just cakes. Like, for example, I could niche down and say, oh, I'm the filmmaker who uses the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Camera 4K, and like, that's my thing. Like all my videos, they somehow revolve around the Pocket 4K. But whilst that is actually my main workhorse camera, I like other cameras too. I like talking about other brands and other cameras and other things besides my camera. Like I love this light I'm using right now, or the microphone I'm using, or Baby Yoda, the Mandalorian, like talking about other things around just my camera, you know, like filmmaking in general. And that's me, and I'm happy with that. And even though I won't probably get as many views because I'm not super niched, which can go both ways, by the way, that's okay. So think about, what's your channel gonna be about? What are you gonna do for your videos? I would say give a few, like start planning out your first few videos, then start making them one by one. Fairly often, I make videos in batches. That might be a good way to get your channel started as well. Tip number 3 is to be yourself. Very often, there's like YouTubers are very oftenly made fun. Very oftenly? Is that a word? They're made fun of. Like, oh, he's the YouTuber, like, oh, he's super hype. He's like, yo, what's up, guys? It's Brandon here with another video on today's channel. How do people do that voice? Just be yourself. Like, when it's just me, my girlfriend, and my dog, like, I'm weird. I've got a lot of energy, but I can also be very serious and calm, and like, I don't know, my personality, I guess, is all over the place. I'm a mixture of the things, and I just try to convey that on camera because I want it to be like, if you met me in person, I'm how you saw me on camera. Like, I'm not a fake person, and I don't want to convey a false personality on my videos and then be something else in real life. I would rather it be the people who watch my content, they both enjoy what I'm talking about and find it useful, and or enjoy my personality. Like, if you watch my videos because you like me as a person, for one, thank you. Like, I love you, that's very nice. But two, it just means like, wait, where was I going with that point? I forgot what I was saying. But yeah, be yourself on camera, guys. Don't be this over the top YouTuber person or whatever. Just, if you're quiet, that's fine. There's a lot of quiet people in the world, and they will find you and they'll be like, oh, I feel like I can relate to you, and you're also talking about something that I really enjoy, or maybe you're baking something that I really enjoy, or whatever. There's a lot of channels where people don't even talk or even show their faces, or a mixture of those. You can do anything on YouTube, so just be yourself. Tip number 4, don't be discouraged because your first videos are gonna suck. My first video was really bad. It was really bad. I was gonna talk about the gear I used and the setup, but like, none of that matters. For one, really quick sidestep, I guess tip 4.5, don't feel like you need to have like the best gear to make videos with. People literally just film on their phones and it's fine. Or maybe use a point and shoot camera or their parents' old camera. Use what you have. And if you only have your phone, use your phone. There's a lot of people who only use their phone for their entire channel and they have successful channels. Consistency, hard work, being yourself, making good, interesting content. Those are things that will pay off. Now, coming back to tip 4, your first few videos, they're not gonna be good. And just be okay with that, because no one's good at anything when they first start out. My first videos sucked. My first year of videos, you can see me getting better and better, but they still weren't great. Like, there's a lot of things off about them. Maybe the coloring was all over the place, or the audio wasn't good for some parts of the video, things like that. But it's okay, because the more you do something, the better you'll get at it. If I showed myself like 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago where I am now with my YouTube, I'd be blown away, because I never thought I would like be creating something with this quality and like nice lighting and good audio. You will get there in time, so don't be discouraged with your first set of videos sucking. So, tip number 5. Patience. See what I did there? I made you wait. Get it? Patience. YouTube is a marathon. It is not a race. Very rarely do people blow up immediately or within the first year or first 2 years. It happens. It does happen. But YouTube is a long game. You have to be really patient with it. I started YouTube back in 2009. I had a couple of channel shifts. Originally, this channel was all skits and like funny videos and stuff. I think 14, 15, 16 was when I was doing it. 16, 17 years old, I got into fitness. So I changed it into a fitness focused channel. I then started another channel because I was like, maybe I should just have this channel, this one, be focused on whatever it was focused on at the time, and then have another channel that's a fitness channel and just have that be the fitness channel. That channel died really quick, and now I'm back here and I'm like, you know what? I love filmmaking. This is what the channel is gonna be about now, and I stuck with it. So if I'm being realistic with how long I've been running this channel, 3 or 4 years between there, and it's taken me that long to get to 1,000 subscribers. 1,000 sounds like a lot, but it also doesn't sound like a lot. And in the grand scheme of things, where there's the PewDiePies and the T-Series who have like 50 million plus subscribers, yeah, it's not that much of a number, but 1,000 is 1,000 more than I was at the beginning. And I appreciate every single one of you, by the way. It is a game of patience. It really is a long game. You have to not be discouraged by the fact that maybe you only get 10 views a video, right? I don't get that many views per video. Sometimes I get like 30 to 40 views. Like my last video, not doing too well, but that's okay, because sometimes I'll get videos like my Godox video, which has hit 1,000 plus views, or my Red Komodo video, which has hit over 2,000 views. But whilst you get encouraged by the videos that do well, you have to try and not get discouraged by the videos that don't do well, because you're not really at the point where it matters too much. Once you're at, let's say 100,000 subscribers or 200,000 subscribers, and you're actually making enough money that you could pay your rent with, then yeah, that's when you should be a little bit more concerned with why a video didn't do well, because that video contributes to you paying your rent. But if you've just started, you're doing this for fun, you're still living with mom and dad, or you have a job and you just want to do this because you like YouTube and you think it'd be a fun thing to do, and maybe in the future would be a great career, don't be discouraged by a video not doing as well as you thought, even, and this is hard to hear, even if you put so much effort into it, because very, very often it's the videos that you put 100% into that don't get a lot of views, and then the videos that you put 50% into that suddenly just blow up out of nowhere. Has happened so many times to me. It's really, really annoying, but you have to let it go. It's just the way it works sometimes, and it's okay. Roll with the punches, but you know, once you get to a higher level, that's when it matters more. But if you're just starting out, try not to obsess over the analytics and if a video does poorly. And tip number 6, actually kind of said it by accident in the last tip, don't obsess over the analytics. So YouTube analytics, they're a little confusing, to be honest. I understand the main things I need to know, like audience retention, how many people watch the videos, where those people who watch the videos came from, things like that, but don't obsess over the analytics. You can look at your YouTube analytics every single day and it will just make you feel, you have to not obsess over it, especially at the beginning, because at the beginning it doesn't matter, like I just said for the whole last tip, so this tip will be kind of short. The YouTube analytics, they do a great job of kind of maybe showing you things going up a little bit, so you start to obsess over the numbers a little bit. If you're at the beginning, the numbers don't matter, so don't pay attention to them. Here's a bonus tip as well, guys. Just go for it. Don't just say, oh, I'm gonna start it next month. Oh, I'm gonna wait till I get a paycheck so I can buy this camera, then I'll start it. Oh, I'm gonna start it tomorrow when I've got some spare time. The reality of life is, guys, we don't have spare time, okay? Unless you make spare time. I could have just chilled. There's another lockdown happening in the UK right now. Whoop, whoop, number 3. I could have just sat and watched TV today, right? I've done my client calls today, done my work. I could have just sat downstairs, watched TV, chill with Yaz maybe, say that she's working anyway, making some YouTube videos. Or I could have made the time, made the content, and put this out to you guys. So really don't wait around until you're ready, because you will never be ready. You'll be ready and then you'll die. Like, that's not how... You will never be ready. You just need to make the time and just start. So if you are wanting to start a YouTube channel, start today. Write down what you're gonna do for your video, put your phone on a tripod or lean it against a wall, whatever you need to do. Set your camera up, your microphone up, your light up, or just your phone. Buy a window, natural light is just as good as a regular light, and record your first video. No matter what it is, if it sucks, if it's boring, if it's just a vlog of your day, that day, I want you to post it. And don't worry about how it does, but do it again the next day. Post another video and post another video. It doesn't have to be every day, just make sure it's at least every week. Make it consistent, okay? And over time, you'll get better, you'll learn more, you'll start finding your niche and what you want to do with this YouTube space. I swear it was like my 4th coffee today. That's it, guys. I hope this video was interesting to you. Links to the gear that I use from my videos and stuff, all down there. So they are Amazon affiliate links, FYI. So if you do end up buying something through them, I appreciate it. A small percentage comes back to me. And how many YouTubers do this kind of shit with their hands? Like, woo. And yeah, it helps out the channel and helps me like pay rent. So I appreciate that. So yeah, hope you found this useful, guys. Thank you so much. Any comments or like questions, leave them down below. I get back to everyone who comments my videos. Have a lovely week. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.